Hi, I'm Rosie. I'm a comics creator and illustrator, and I've been making comics for around 7 years. When I'm not drawing, I love to read, travel, and eat great food, although not necessarily in that order. I mentioned that I make comics. Now, that's not your usual superhero in really tight pants or a boy running around with his dog causing mischief. No, I like to draw comics where people like you or me go on amazing journeys, either in their back garden or in the darkest tundras of Norway. They discover things which are completely different from what we're used to seeing and are both magical and serene at the same time. A lot of the time, my main characters are kids just like you, as all us adults know that you guys are far more adventurous than we are. I tend to find inspiration from travel stories and other cultures and moments of quiet in between all of the busyness of day-to-day life. I don't often look at other comics for inspiration either. I love photography and abstract paintings, and both of these give me plenty of nuggets of ideas that I store in my brain box for another day. When I try and think of an idea for a new comic, I often go brain fishing through my mind and revisit some old ideas, and sketchbooks are really good for this as well. As well as making my own comics and illustrations, I also run a small publishing company with two of my friends. We help people who'd like to print their own comics and haven't done it before, and we help them by looking at their stories and their artwork and giving them advice, and we also pay for the print costs up front. Working with other artists is so rewarding and I absolutely love it. So, why comics? I didn't always make comics. I didn't when I was younger. I used to like making up characters with really long names and writing Dracula stories. I even went through a phase of writing scripts for Sherlock Holmes stories and performing them with my friend in front of her parents. I was always Watson because he didn't need the glory that Sherlock did. When thinking of comics, it's really easy for people just to think of superheroes like Batman or even Teen Titans or the Beano, but comics can be so much more than that. And that's what I love about comics. They can be anything you want them to be. You could draw a loaf of bread, draw it looking sad, and let it tell everybody a story about what being a loaf of bread is like. Making comics is my favourite thing to do, and I'll happily spend the rest of my days telling everybody just how awesome comics are. And now I'm here telling you as well. So now you can drop what you're doing, think of a loaf of bread, draw a comic, and you can join me on my quest. And then you can help me and tell everyone just how amazing comics are.